Hey there, long time no see. This is 10 Minutes with Todd at Beyond 615. And again, so much of the Christian music industry happens here in the 615. Songs are written, produced, mixed, and sent to radio stations to play in the local community. And we want to celebrate the 615 and everything that goes on here, as well as going beyond 615. That's the whole point, right? 615 is the area code of Nashville. So we are going to celebrate somebody in the Christian music industry space, but we only have 10 minutes to do so. This is episode number 14, and today's guest is Curb Word Entertainment National Promotion Director, Traci Hite. Traci's going to join me right now. She's coming, she's coming, she's coming, she's there.
Hi.
Did you hear me roll my R's for you? I don't know why I did that.
You rolled your R's?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I rolled my R's.
Crazy.
I was like, Traci Hite.
Oh, it's so fancy, Todd.
I know.
Fancy. How are you doing?
I know. I'm doing well. Do I look a little burnt? Been out
Um,
walking at the pool today.
a little bit. Not bad, though. You're just getting some color. It's that summer sun coming in. I'm jealous. I wish I was out by the pool right now, or the lake.
Yeah.
So, I'm super
Down by
close,
the
I
lake.
feel like.
That's all right.
Sorry.
I know. We'll figure it out. We'll work it out. Okay, I'm going to set my watch.
Oh, no.
That's
Oh, wait. Can we do 20 minutes with Todd if we go over?
50
Traci, now you messed everything up.
Sorry.
Now we have to start all over.
Sorry, let's start over.
No, let's not. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes and counting.
Okay, thank you. All right, for those who don't know you are an Alabama girl through and through.
Oh my goodness. Why did you have to say it like that? Alabama. First
Alabama, roll tide.
first off, for everybody watching, there's no such place as Greenbow, Alabama. So for the Forrest Gump fans, that's usually the question I get asked. So yeah. So I grew up in a little place called Coleman, Alabama, which is kind of a little big town, I like to say, because it's little enough where you know everyone, but it's big enough where you don't see everybody all the time. So nice little town. I grew up with family all around me. We went to church together every Sunday and lunch after church at my Nana's house and all the good country things. And of course, the big Iron Bowl celebration where we all cheered for Alabama. Had a little corner, in the room for all the Auburn fans if they wanted to hang out there. So yeah.
Sit there and be shunned. So when you went to your grandma's, did she make the same food every Sunday? Was that kind of like a tradition?
Not every Sunday, but she always had a casserole. So, in the South, there's chicken casserole and sweet potato casserole and all
Corn.
of the good corn, anything fried, there was always something. But there was always cornbread. So homemade cornbread, good stuff.
Sop up all the juices with the meat and the beans.
Exactly.
Yeah. I got you. I'm learning this Southern culture, having grown up in Ohio. It's pretty fascinating. It's kind of cool.
It is. Listen, my brother-in-law is from Ohio, so once he's came down here, he's never left. So, It happens.
So share your journey into the world of contemporary Christian music. You're pretty unique in that you've been on the radio side and in the record label side. So share us with that. Share with us that.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh, I don't know how to really share it. It's such a lot. I feel like it's a long story, but I always wanted to be in the record industry since I was 5 years old. Down here it was God's family and then friends and then whatever you're passionate about. My passion was country music. I always wanted to be the next Reba McEntire. So when I went to college, I always wanted to be a part of something bigger than myself. That was always one of my goals. And so when I went to college, I got an internship at Sony Music Nashville, fell in love with radio promotions because it was in their radio promotions department. And after the internship, there were no jobs in Nashville. And so I just I got down on my knees and I prayed. I said, God, just use me the way that you want me, wherever you need me, just use me. And so the next day I got a message that there was a job opening at WayFM as their promotions director in Alabama. And so I took that job, and it was stressful. I prayed every day, and every time I was stressed out, God just was like, just wait. I have something for you, just wait. And so
I'm
that's
teaching you something in this season so you can use down the road.
Exactly. And so about a month later, couple months later, we had a concert series, a big concert, church concert, the biggest one we've ever had. And there was thousands of people just praising God and worshiping. And it was like God just pushed me back and said, you always wanted to be, I'm going to cry, oh my gosh, you always wanted to be a part of something bigger than yourself. And I gave that to you. And so at that moment, I knew that the Christian music industry is where I needed to be. And so since then, I worked at KCBI as their promotions director. And then I ended up at Capitol for a little while as their promotions administrator. And then I made my way back to a regional promotions position at Kirkwood Entertainment. And I've been loving every minute of it.
And you've been there ever since, yeah.
I've been there ever since. Jerry can't get rid of me.
Traci worked with me when I was a program director, and we had some mostly good conversations. I think I made you cry once, which isn't good. We don't have to get into that.
It's probably because you wouldn't add my song, and so that was the last resort of getting you to add it.
Yeah. I tried to wipe that memory from my head. So if you were to describe your very best work day, what would it look like?
I have been really, really thinking about this, because I could give you a cheesy answer of, well, I love what I do and every day is perfect, but it's never that way. But so I would say, honestly, the perfect work day would actually fall on a Monday, because for us, charts are important to us and what we do. And we talk to radio guys all week long. And that's something that's very important to us as well, to be able to. So on Monday, everything kind of falls in perspective, On Monday, a perfect Monday for me would be, okay, last week I was able to connect with all of my radio people. I was able to connect with them and share the story behind the songs and connect the artist's music to not only the music director and program director, but their listeners, and be able to partner with them. And so when chart closes and we see those ads come in and that partnership become a reality, that is a perfect work day. That means that we've done our job and we've partnered with really good radio stations. And now I get to see, maybe there's a person driving down the road. I know last week, Fort Wayne added Blanca even at my worst. And so there might be a girl this week driving down the road that hears that song, and in a moment that she needed it the most, and it was playing on that radio station. So those moments are so important, but those don't happen without those, those ads, the stations actually playing the music. So being able to be a part of that in itself is great, but being able to see that become a reality is the perfect work day.
I would agree with that. There's a lot of moving parts. So in the end, it's a life changed or a life saved.
Yeah.
But when those things happen, we all win. Radio wins, label wins, artist wins. Yeah. That's the heartbeat from, me starting my own business, is try to find more key partnerships like that where we all can win.
Yeah.
And impact lives together. So yeah. And then the charts come out on Monday night on All Access. The media-based chart comes out for sure. And that's one to watch. And Monday is an exciting day. I get it. I've seen it.
Yeah. And icing on the cake is actually getting to hear those listener stories, because knowing those partnerships that we've created is worth it. So. Yeah.
Okay. One final question.
Okay. Go for it.
What advice would you tell your younger college self if you could sit down across the table at the coffee shop with her with a vanilla latte, and what would you say?
First off, it's okay to wear your hair down. You don't have to wear it in a half up, half down look all the time. No, just kidding. That might actually be a real thing too. But I would say, be confident in yourselves. That's one thing I still struggle with. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in the way you look. Be confident in where you came from, because that Southern accent is not going away. It doesn't matter how hard you try. Be confident enough in your work ethic, and just trust the process, because you're not going to, I remember thinking back in college and having these huge dreams, and all of the dreams have become a reality now. It's just the process was a different process than what I thought, to begin with. So just trusting God's timing and trusting the process, and knowing that when you look back, you were exactly where you needed to be at the right time. So
it's a great answer from an Enneagram 3, fellow
Yes.
Enneagram 3, where we're always looking at the destination and we forget the journey is part of getting to the destination.
And it's so hard to keep reminding yourself of that too. So it's just a daily, part of your daily affirmations is trust the journey, trust God's timing, trust the process. So.
And everyone said,
Amen.
A to the
Oh,
men.
look at you. You've been in the South long enough. You know this.
Hey, I think we did it. I think we got done before 10 minutes, or my watch broke. Either way.
Oh, so it wasn't 20 minutes with Todd.
No, that's
I was
another
hoping to
episode.
change it just for today.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. It's buzzing. Good job,
Yay,
Traci.
you did it!
Look at us, all
High.
concise.
Thank you so much for having me on here, Todd. I've enjoyed watching every single one of these episodes, so I'm just honored to be a part of this. So thank you again for having me on.
You're so very welcome. Someone had reached out to me and they're like, where's the next 10 minutes with Todd? And of course we had Momentum conference.
Yeah.
We got back last week and I tried to wrangle up a few people and it just didn't work out. And I was kind of like, I'll do it this week. And then it was this week. And then someone texted or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to do that. And I've got a list of people who I want to talk with, and you were on it. And I was like, Traci, you want to do it? So thank you.
I was like, sure, absolutely. Let me throw on some makeup real quick and make my hair big, since the Alabama thing is a big deal.
Hey, whatever works. Embrace it. Be confident. All right.
I am confident. All right, Todd. Thanks again.
God bless you. I'll see you soon.
All right. Bye.